Hi there, Melinda with you again today, and I'm sharing my latest layout for Scrapping Clearly. I am using the very gorgeous My Mind's Eye My Story collection and this awesome cut file that you cannot see by Just Nick Studio. I've cut it and then I've gone and applied a coat of gesso onto the cut file while it was still attached to my craft mat because I wanted to make sure it was protected. It was easier to apply the gesso before I took the cut file off the mat. As you can see, I'm using the very technical packaging technique with some of the gorgeous Color Blast sprays that I own. The colours that I've used are Love, Sunset, Sunshine, Tangerine Dream and Bling, and it's a mix of the flat colour and the shimmer colour. As you can see, I've gone in with the packaging technique, and you'll watch me as it changes to the spraying the colour straight on because the colour's not enough. I'm not happy with how dark it is, or how vibrant it is more so than dark. And there you go. And then I just mush the colour around and get it to a point that I'm really happy with it. I can't remember how much of this I cut out, but I'm pretty sure that I save you from having to watch the painful process of me getting that cut file off the mat. Because it was gessoed, it was a little bit harder to get it off the mat. I had to be a bit more cautious, but it came off fine in the end. Love how this page came together. As you can see, I'm just adding colour. It's only on one side because I have cut another file on the other side. That's going to be for another layout, another day. And yeah, just adding colour till I'm happy with it, and then I dry it off and peel it off the mat. You can start to see the lines there of the file, the more colour I add, and as it starts to dry off, the lines become a bit more obvious as well. If you haven't given the plastic packaging technique, I do recommend it. If you haven't given it a go, sorry, I'll try again, then you should definitely give it a go because it's easy and it's fun. You can't really get it wrong. And if you're not happy with the colour that you've got, just add more or add some water and move the colour around. Get some fun results. So there you can see I've managed to pull it off the cutting mat, but you can still see there's lots of bits that need to be pulled out. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I saved you most of that, yeah. So I cut out a heap of this. I had an idea of where I wanted to go with it, and I ended up deciding on this black, and it's not white, it's cream coloured pattern paper for my background. I love how it turned out. Just using this stencil from my stash just for a little bit of extra detail in the background. I felt that it was just a bit too bare, but I didn't want to add too much with that big cut file. So just going in with my bling texture paste, I swear that's definitely one of my most favourite colours. It is so pretty and it dries so shimmery. It's so pretty. Don't want to add too much because, like I said, I didn't want to take away from the cut file, but I add just a little bit. I could have added a bit more on the left-hand side of the page, but in the end you can't really tell anyway. This vellum is absolutely gorgeous. It's from the Maggie Holmes Open Book collection, and I just wanted a little bit to layer behind those papers that I put behind my photo. I was excited when Kylie said that she was sending me this collection because I still have some here that I purchased, and it's given me the kick I need to get some more of my stash used up, and also to have a play with what she sent me and add in some other things that I would not ordinarily buy for myself. The cork hearts that I've used in here, I've got to say I wasn't sold on them, and then I got them and they look beautiful with this collection, and I really love how they look on here. I love it. Just adding some foam behind my photo just to give it a little bit of dimension. It's just a photo that I got of my husband and my 2 boys. They were just mucking around on the couch one night, and I just thought that this photo was perfect for that sentiment that I've used for my title. If my voice sounds a bit funny, I've been sort of losing it for the last week. I don't know what it's doing. You saw me playing with the florals a minute ago as well, and I think that, yeah, I haven't done it yet, but I ended up deciding that that big one is too big, and turn the camera off and come back with a smaller one magically cut. So yeah, you saw me there looking at that other piece that I've got there, and there we go, cutting it out. I'm pretty sure I saved you, yeah. So there you go, you can see that I've cut that smaller one as well, and I've got the 2 there. I do save you most of the pain of watching me stick this down, but as you can see, I've got my T-square ruler out just so that I've got a fairly straight line. I think it would be really obvious if this was completely out of whack, so I wanted to sort of get it lined up as best I could. Just using some Scotch quick dry adhesive. I don't stick there's not glue on every single part of the cut file, but on most of it, and I'm quite happy that it's not 100% flat too. It just gives a bit of interest and dimension. I'm pretty sure again that I stick half down and then cut to it all stuck down. Some lovely headshots there. Sorry about that. Don't have a great deal of workspace above where my camera, below where my camera is. Got a couple of little letters that I needed to stick in separately, and the dots for the eyes. And I often forget that I've got this awesome tool that I think it's just called a pick-me-up tool, and I love it, and it's fantastic, but I often forget I've got it and struggle and do things the hard way. But I didn't this day. I remembered I had it and I used it. There you go. Now the cut file is stuck down, and I'm going to go ahead and stick down my photo. I want a little bit of overlapping the cut file, and I've got my 2 floral clusters. I'm pretty sure that I cut most of it out, but I glue a big part of the florals flat, and then I put foam adhesive around the edges of the florals just to give a bit of dimension and shadow. So yeah, you can see me putting some foam dots on just to see where I need them. Do the same with the other piece, and I think, yeah, I cut all that out because I'm pretty sure we all can do that. Just putting the final touches on, gluing it all together, making sure that it's straight. Again, just I felt that it would be really obvious if it wasn't on straight. So I'm not sure if you saw what was in my hand there, but I've got these fun cork hearts, as I already said, that I used, and I just scattered a few of those around the page, and I really like how they turned out. I'm also going to go in with some of the these massive enamel dots by We Are Memory Keepers, but they're so fun. I love the colours. Something else that I wouldn't pick for myself, but it was a real fun challenge getting them onto a page. I have tucked them behind stuff because they are really big. And then I went in with some pink sequins, and that's going to pretty much wrap it up. I pull out a label sticker from one of the sticker sheets I've got just to stamp the date, and I think I've used an old Amy Tan roller date stamp that's got all different phrases as well, and I think it says love, 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 and the date. Oh, I forgot I sprinkled some bling shimmer spray. I love this stuff. It's so pretty. But yeah, as I was saying, I stick half of the label down the bottom on the right hand side and then the rest above the title on the left hand side, and I'm really happy with how this page came together. There are a few close-ups at the end, so I hope that you have enjoyed watching my process today. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Also, I love getting feedback, so please leave me some if you feel like it. Otherwise, have a fantastic scrappy day and I will see you soon. Thanks. Bye.